Hey guys, Andrew here with the Interbark Outdoors channel. Welcome back for another video. In this video, I wanted to go over the Apex Modular Rig made by Paladin. This is a three-piece system made for carrying rifles, bows, tripods, things of that nature into the field so you can efficiently get to it and also have hands-free access to other things that you might be using. So this thing consists of three different parts: the chest rig like I have here, a belt, and then the reflex rifle carrier. The reflex rifle carrier is really the backbone of this system. It essentially is a MOLLE mounted rifle carrier that uses these straps and utilizes a ripcord. It's a pretty simple contraption, so there's not a whole lot of stuff to get damaged or broken or get super complicated. And you can teach someone to use this in just about 5 minutes. So let's go into the system, go into the specifications, and then I'll tell you my thoughts.
The reflex rifle carrier is a lot more secure than the scabbards that I'm used to, mainly because it's mechanically locked in and cinched down around the individual rifle. While I wouldn't wear it during a marathon, it definitely holds its own when going over rough terrain. Having a rifle slide back and forth or having to readjust constantly makes it a lot more difficult to go to point A to point B. The reflex rifle carrier is mounted onto a hydration carrier, so you'll always have water on you. And the reflex carrier itself has a thick padding with a little bit of rigidity to it, which gives pressure to the straps. Mounting this is pretty straightforward. You'll set the pins into the webbing loops, and the strap will run around the rifle. Now ideally you'll have the straps butt up against something like a pistol grip or a sling stud, something that's going to keep the rifle from sliding out. And on the top side, I like to cinch down the sling. That way it gets out of the way of the bottom where it's more likely to snag on twigs or branches while you're walking by. And now the whole package is nice and secure and won't come undone unless you pull on the ripcord. Grab a hold of your rifle and a nice sharp tug. The waist strap has 5 different pouches. The large center one is 8 by 8 inches. The two right next to it are 7 inches by 8 inches. And the small one that are at the hips are 5 inches by 4 inches. And they're also raised so that when it's in front of your hips, you have a little bit of mobility as well. All of the zipper pulls will have a little bit of shrink wrap on it so that they don't form a loop that can get snagged on things. When wearing the waist belt in conjunction with the reflex rifle carrier, the center pouch can be removed so that the rifle carrier has a place to sit. Otherwise everything will kind of bunch up together unless you have an extremely long torso. And to put everything back together, these two tabs go into the sleeves and everything stays Velcro together. At first when I used the system, I thought that this mounting option would come undone easily, but so long as you stay right side up and you're not tumbling down a hill, everything's going to stay together. On the chest rig, there is a 3-inch by 6-inch zippered compartment and a medium-sized binocular pouch with a magnetic clasp, which measures 7 inches by 5 inches. The bottom kangaroo pouch is 10 inches by 6 inches and also has some internal organization as well. On the flip side of the chest rig is a loop panel, and this is for added accessories like hand warmers. Overall, I think this is a good rifle carrier system. The only thing that I would change on the system would be the straps that connect the reflex carrier to the chest rig. I prefer a Y-shaped yoke. It's a little more comfortable and a little more ergonomic and puts a little bit less pressure on the traps. And after prolonged use, especially with the heavier rifle, I find that it gets a little bit sore after a while.
For me, it's awesome because I have some mobility issues because of my shoulders and previous injuries I've had from either working or mountain biking or what have you. So scabbard type systems are a little bit more difficult, especially reaching above. So this is really great because I can swing the rifle below, I can swing it to the side, or I can do any combination of the three. So really this is the perfect system for me. The only thing is that I got to get a slightly better backpack with more PALS webbing to easily mount this. But overall, I'm really digging the system. If you guys have any comments or questions, you can always message me directly or comment down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe, and also check out my Facebook page and other social media like Instagram. Really helps me know these are the kind of videos you want to see. But as always, take care out there. Bye.